Burnley fans, the players and the directors, also the officials of Burnley Football Club, welcome to Bloomfield Road for today's game. Now, if you have got a match
for the two teams this evening, Blackpool in their familiar tangerine. Michael Hargey in goal, Mike Davis at 2, Alan Wright 3, Paul Groves the captain at 4, Briggs at 5, Ian Gore at 6, Rodwell at 7, Horner at 8, Bamber at 9, looking for more goals, Sinclair at 10, Ayres at 11, Gary Brook making a return to the substitutes bench at 12, and Mark Taylor 14. Burnley in the rather unusual sky blue shirts and sky blue shorts. Andrew Marriott on loan from Nottingham Forest in goal. Ian Measham at 2, Joe Jacob at 3, Steve Davis 4, John Pender the captain at number 5, Andy Farrell at 6, Steve Harper at 7, John Deary at 8, goal scorer extraordinaire Graham Lancashire, and number 10 is Roger Eli, John Francis at 11, Yates and Conroy the two substitutes.
Is Mr. R.E. Bowden. On the linesman with the yellow trim flag is Mr. D.W. Mansfield. Now the Burnley lineup at number 1 is Andrew Marriott, number 2 Ian Measham, number 3 Joe Jacob, number 4 Steve Davis, number 5 John Pender, number 6 Andy Farrell, number 7 Steve Harper, number 8, a welcome return to John Deary. And number 9, a big hello to Graham Lancashire, Blackpool up there. Number 10, Roger Eli. Number 11, John Francis. Number 12, Mark Yates. And 14 is Mike Conroy. We'd like to thank our match ball sponsor today, who is Mr. Southern of Apparel, 15 Corporation Street. And our match sponsors for tonight's game, a Casey and Sons Builders, specialling in all roof repairs from 12 Kensington Road, Blackpool, and the beautiful bathrooms at unbeatable prices. That is the Fleetwood Bathroom and Plumbing Centre, London Street.
So it'll be Burnley to kick off. Reawakening the traditional rivalry between these two clubs. Doesn't quite match the 18,500 that we had at Turf Moor at the end of last season, but fair following from Burnley. The region of 400 fans have made the journey over here, which for the Autoglass Trophy is quite creditable. And that's Deary with the first touch of the ball. By Wright. Measham conceding the throw-in. Francis on the left. First shot. Wasn't that far away. Curious little tournament this, of course, now called the Autoglass Trophy. Last season it was the Sherpa Van, or was it the Leyland DAF, or the Freight Rover, for the associate members. It's dark up there, it's night time now, Ian. Sun's gone in. There's Dave Bamber. Oh, well tackled by Francis. Indeed, good play, Deary. Measham. Farrell. Appeals for handball from the Burnley faithful. Referee declined to listen. rather scrappy at the moment. Wright's clearance, and Bambo's climbed on. Of course, Jimmy Mullen returning to Bloomfield Road this evening as manager of Burnley, so congratulations to him. Left here under something of a cloud, and I'm sure this evening he's got a point to prove. Well done by Ayres. It's Bamba. Marriott was out quickly. Burnley defence stood and stared. Pender. Interesting to see how Blackpool particularly bounced back from Saturday's hammering at Barnet. Billy Ayres' biggest defeat since taking over as manager. And of course it knocked Blackpool off the top spot. Burnley on something of a roll, 3 consecutive victories. So we're in for hopefully an entertaining evening. Sinclair. Francis intercepting. Briggs on Eli, unfairly. Davis. Rodwell, well controlled. Too many men round him though. Bamba. Rodwell, well played. Davis, good football. Ayres well controlled, but Horner was in space, and that's out to right. Groves, worth a shot. Well blocked. Always dangerous from there. Good cross for Lancashire, but a little bit too hard for him. That's safely back. Davis. Rodwell. That's a mistake, and Alan Wright can capitalise on it. Ball was behind Bamba, probably didn't want, not what he really wanted, but that's a good ball out to Sinclair. A little bit too far. Good move by Blackpool on the counter-attack. Bless you. Well, this tournament may not mean much in the grand scheme of things, but whenever these two teams meet, it's always a full-blooded affair, and well, both sets of players are certainly fighting hard this evening. Here's Mike Davis. Certain amount of pride involved. Bearing in mind that Burnley did the double over Blackpool last season and went a long way to depriving the Seasiders from a third division place. Rodwell. Davis again. Oh, the tackles are flying in. There's a bad throw in. Here's Groves. Horner. Good ball out to Ayres. Takes on his man. It's a good cross. Well, Marriott was under some kind of pressure from Bamba, but kept his head, and it's tipped over for a corner. Right. Offside. Good ball from Bamba to Sinclair. Unfortunately, though, straight into Andrew Marriott's hands. Good thinking from Bamba. Jacob clearing up. Oh, good run by Eli. Going to be a corner then for the Clarets or the Sky Blues. Fumbled by McElhargy. Well played by Davis. Sinclair. And the pressure's back on again. Excellent tackle. Now, can Bamba run onto that first? No, I don't think he will. In fact, Deary. I was going to say cool and calm, but that's a shocking ball. A little bit of indecision in Burnley's defence. Nice ball. Took his man well. Bamba. He's onside. There's desperate defensive work by Burnley. And Andrew Marriott certainly earned his wages then. Davis's cross, Marriott again. Appeals for a penalty, but referee Nixon turns a blind eye. And suddenly it's 3 against 2. Francis onside. Francis was pleading for the ball on the other side of the goal. We're putting a bit of effort into it. You know, it's almost like a league match to a certain extent, isn't it? Well headed by Farrell. And well saved by Billier. Corner. Rodwell in space. 1-0. Superb goal. Well taken by Rodwell. And Blackpool take the lead. Well, that should certainly open it up a bit.
Blackpool's first goal coming after 16 minutes. The scorer was number 7, Tony Rodwell.
So that certainly cheered up the crowd a little bit, and a fine goal. a corner. Sinclair takes his position on the near post. Bamba ready to run in. And Ayres will take it. It's a deep one. Well stopped by Marriott. It's another corner. He must be asking questions of his defence. They're leaving him exposed too many times. That's a poor corner though. Here comes Harper. Eli did well. Sinclair, well controlled. Oh, that was well played by Francis. Didn't really get the support that he needed, and here's Rodwell in space again. Davis. Bamba's onside. Well, it was worth a go. Michael Haughey had to scramble for that. Well, a comedy of errors, but it turned out okay for him. Bit of a misunderstanding between himself and Mike Davis, but thankfully everything's okay. Here's Rodwell, well controlled. Taken off him though by Jacob. Harper. Graham Lancashire, goal scorer extraordinaire at the moment down at Turf Moor, 6 goals in 3 matches. Blackpool man, by the way. Our loss is their gain, as they say. Here's John Francis. Right, Bamba, Rodwell in space, how about that? Well, he had no support, but Davis. I didn't realise it was bad as that. Davis. Offside this time. An offside flag. Referee chose to ignore it. If the goal would have stood there if it had gone in. Play on, says the referee. Unusual decision. And that certainly looked like a foul. Well, the Burnley support is one of the strongest in the 4th division, but it's also one of the most critical, and already murmurs of discontent over there on the Kop. They've travelled in some numbers, 400-500, which for an Autoclass trophy match is very impressive indeed, but not really giving their team any kind of support, which is really what they need at the moment. Well, there's Groves out to Rodwell on the right. Offside flag though. Francis's header. Davis, well done. Bamba, yes, he won that well. Sinclair, Rodwell, good football by the Seasiders. Rodwell in space again, going all the way. Good effort. He must have gone through maybe 4 or 5 Burnley defenders. I'm sure Jimmy Mullen will be looking at his players and wondering what's going wrong. Corner. Rodwell in space again. Oh, he turned his man. And Deary there to clear up for Burnley. Harper. And Brooks was there first. Sinclair. Davis. Oh, that's a lot of Sinclair. And Francis's ball through. Some desperate defending from Blackpool, but some very good defending indeed, and here's Bamba. Brought down, referee says no, or does he? Davis's cross, charge down, gets a second go. Oh, how about that? That'll be another corner. There's a deep one from Ayres, but a little bit too far for Bamber. Sinclair. Well, a harsh tackle on Bamber again, and the referee's overlooking all of them. Groves. Right. Nice turn from Bamber. Nice ball to Rodwell, but not long enough. Davis to clear up. Francis. Sorry, Roger Eli. Deary. To no one in particular, and well, it's fair to say after a bright start, Burnley not really looking very cohesive at the moment. Hopper. Yeah, Burnley keep up the pressure. Jacobs cross. No power. Ironic cheers from the Blackpool faithful as Bamber wins a free kick. Nice floated one for Bamber. No real danger though. Debatable as to whether Gary Briggs actually touched him, but referee Nixon suggests he does. Or he did rather, and so free kick to Burnley. Oh, dear. 1-1. John Francis. They had 3 attempts at it. First one was fluffed. Francis is in space. And there's the equaliser.
First goal for
So,
Burnley,
Mike
coming
Davis.
after 33 minutes, the scorer, number 11, John Francis.
Fair to say that was against the run of play, but it's put Burnley right back in the game. And it's certainly livened up the Burnley fans, who have been rather quiet. Well, Bamble has climbed on then, and referee Nixon is 10 and 12 look all of them. Here's Rodwell. The cross. There's his header, but no power in it. It's Eli again. Suddenly new heart, new enthusiasm in the Burnley players. Measham will take the throw in. Francis. Poor cross though. No offside flag. The goal was certainly greeted with some enthusiasm by the Burnley management. You'd have thought they'd won the FA Cup final. There's Ayres. Davis. Kane for Lancashire. Oh, that's a poor ball. Not endear him to the Blackpool faithful. There's Harper. Not a good ball really, into space. That's a good goal. That is a good goal from Roger Eli. You can't complain about that one, can you? That was superbly taken by Roger Eli. And Burnley are 2-1 up. So in the space of just a couple of minutes, it's all changed.
The second Burnley goal coming after 36 minutes. The scorer, number 10, Roger Eli.
Interesting to note that Blackpool's only 2 home defeats in Billy Ayres' reign here have both come in cup competitions, Tottenham and Bolton. I'd hate to think this was going to be the third, but Burnley are suddenly on the ascendancy. And you have to say that was a superb goal by Roger Eli. And after seemingly being dead and buried 5 minutes ago, they're now 2-1 up. There's Jacob. Harper, Blackpool not looking at all comfortable. Briggs' clearance. Right. Groves. Groves again, he was fortunate to get a second chance. Briggs. Davis. Oh, he was unlucky. Wins the free kick though. Rodwell. Ayres. Beaten to it though, and here goes Lancashire. That's a good run. That's a corner. Pender's calling for it. It's aimed for him, but it's Farrell. Very scrappy. Sinclair, he went down, but once again the referee ignored it. That's offside. Rodriguez again. And it's only Blackpool who are struggling at the moment. Davis's clearance. Deary couldn't control it. That gives Blackpool the chance to move forward, but the final ball from Ayres was disappointing. And here comes Harper. Well played, Deary. There's 3. Well, it's becoming embarrassing.
Third goal coming after 41 minutes. The scorer once again, number 10, Roger Eli.
Total crap. Well, a total turnaround in events. 10 minutes ago, Blackpool leading quite comfortably. Now they find themselves 3-1 down. Quite remarkable. Briggs. Harper. Well, they're just running Blackpool ragged. Look at this. This could be even 4. Really, what on earth has happened to the Blackpool defence? They have completely fallen to pieces. offside on Dave Bamber. Total goals, the defence. Absolute garbage.
Where are we in it? 6-4.
Well, all I can say is I'm glad this is not a league game. Sinclair. Went nowhere. Briggs. Now, can Davis put Blackpool forward? It's a nice ball. Well taken by Measham. Indeed, here comes Harper. Deary. Acres of space on the right. And as Francis just waltzes past them, and look at his speed. Needed two, and here comes Alan Wright. Dreadful ball though. Blackpool not looking at all comfortable at the moment. It's not often we see them like this at home. It's fair to say that Burnley are on the ascendancy now. 3-1 up. Davis. Rodwell. Well played. Now Bamber's asking for it. Goes to Groves. Groves again. Good effort. Rather fortunate for Ayres. Davis. No one at the end of Bamber's header, and that's it for half time.
Substitute for the Seasiders, number 12, Gary Brook. And it looks like he's replaced number 2, Mike Davis.
So here we go for the second half. Must be said, the most remarkable turnaround I think I've ever seen in that first half. Blackpool at one stage seemingly cruising, and then Mr. Mullen's men turning it around in the space of 10 minutes. 3-1 is the half-time score. I have to say, personally, I'm rather pleased this is not a league match, but I'm sure the legions of Burnley fans don't really care what it is as long as they're winning. And at the moment, they're doing that quite comfortably. Quite a nice return for Jimmy Mullen to Bloomfield Road. I'm sure he's enjoying every minute of it. There's Guy Brooks' first touch of the afternoon, or the evening rather. Nice to see him back. Looks like he's going to partner Dave Bamber up front. Mike Davis, the man who's gone off. There's Horner. Right. Got in there first. Bamber. Brook. I think he went in rather hard, and Marriott has gone down. Whatever happened, it certainly hasn't pleased the Burnley fans. Well tackled, but Burnley still moving forward. Good ball. Bamber. And again. Now Horner. Measham's there first, sorry, Jacob's there first. Rodwell. So it'll be interesting to know what Villiers had to say to his players at half-time. I wouldn't have thought it would be too complimentary, and Gary Brook suffering the wrath of the Burnley fans. He's only been on the field for 10 minutes. Right. Ayres. Tackled quite easily by Measham. And Ayres is not having one of his better games. Bamber. Groves. Very scrappy, but cleared away. Brook. Sinclair overlapping, that's a good ball. Always played behind Bamber. And a needless corner given away really by John Deary. There was no danger, it's easy to say that sitting here. But Sinclair's ball to Bamber was pretty poor to say the least. David Ayres will take the corner. Marriott's punch. As Burnley move forward. 3 against 3. I didn't find any of them though. Rodwell. And that was even worse. That was going to no one in particular. Mission. Well, an unusual occurrence. Excuse me, Blackpool conceding 6 goals in 2 matches. Not something we're used to. Gore. Well played. And Gary Briggs probably left his stud marks on Graham Lancashire. Didn't appreciate it. Here comes Lancashire again. Oh well. We'll be watching too much of the World Cup down at Twickenham. So Deary will take a short one, or will he? Push in the back, I think, and that would be a Blackpool free kick. Bamba, who can turn. Be a Blackpool corner. Suddenly there was light, but well defended. And Sinclair will probably take a short one. No, he'll leave it for David Ayres. The goal now would be rather welcome as far as Blackpool are concerned. But it won't come that way. Well, Steve McElhargey's not having the best of evenings, is he? Probably one to forget as far as he's concerned. Rodwell. Sinclair. Under pressure. And eventually loses the ball and gives away a free kick. I don't think that impressed Billy Eyre much. Jacob. Not cleared at all well, Roger Eli. Groves. And he's put himself into trouble. That was bound to happen. Here's Francis. Taking on right. Good tackle, but that's the Burnley corner. Timely intervention, but here comes Sinclair. It's 2 against 2. Brooks on his right, if he can use it all the way through. That's a good run by Sinclair, but a far better tackle by Ian Measham. Maybe the earlier ball would have been preferable. And that's a very late tackle from Roger Eli. Bamba. David Ayres. Well, rather hopeful to say the least. There's no way Paul Groves was going to get there in a month of Sundays. I don't think even Carl Lewis would have made it. It was well won by Ayres. Horner. Poor ball, and suddenly here comes Lancashire again. Good cross behind his man, right. Bamba. It's an all too familiar sight, isn't it? Jimmy Mullen being told to keep quiet by the referee. That's shades of 89 and 90 here at Bloomfield Road. At least the man's enthusiastic, and let's be honest, he's turned this Burnley team round at the moment. Rodwell, and again, lost the ball, it's Harper. He didn't use that, here's Groves, Sinclair, was too casual. Groves again. Corner, out to Ayres. Gets a second chance, and again. It's a good run by Ayres. Well, nobody at the end of it though. The final ball was very poor. And Briggs' first touch let him down. And that's a Burnley throw-in. Blackpool seem to have lost the killer instinct in front of goal, and that's just as worrying as the rather leaky defence at the moment. Groves. Bamba stayed on side. Right.
Well done, Jack.
Yes. That's anybody's. Myatt missed it. Sinclair couldn't get there. Hustled off the ball. Rodwell. Corner again. And that's pretty easy for Andrew Marriott. Another Burnley player has gone down in the box. I'm not sure what happened. A good tackle from Alan Wright.
I see signs of improvement.
Hey.
You see signs of improvement.
Yeah, it's dreadful, isn't it? Dreadful. Another substitution. Taylor's coming on. Briggs. Harper for Burnley. Showed the ball too much though to his man. Pender. Well, let's hope there's not another ball. We might be able to abandon the game. Phil Horner's going to come off. Mark Taylor is coming on. It's the second substitution.
For the Seasiders, number 14, Mark Taylor.
A last act of desperation by manager Billier. It's quite possible, because it's fair to say there's certainly nothing happening up front at the moment. Brooke gave away the ball far too easily. Gore. Well shielded by Ayres, well turned. Francis. Yes. Waste of time. Taylor. Rodwell. Paul Groves needs something influential and spectacular from the captain. Let's turn this around now. It was a good run, but didn't really get him anywhere. Here's Groves again. That's a good ball to right. Well, the linesman was flagging for something, but the referees ignored it, and it's actually turned out to be a corner, which has surprised me. But here's a chance for the Seasiders to pull the goal back. Ayres will take it again. Sinclair. Good effort. Sinclair. And again. Harper. Play by Rodwell. A Burnley corner, well played by Steve Harper. Four in the box for Burnley. That's worth an effort. It wasn't that far off, was it? Steve Davis. Oh, Jacob will take this. Nicely weighted ball, and Michael Harkey had to be on his mettle then. Took it well. Bamba couldn't control it. Davis. Oh, Groves won it back and then gave it away again, and that's been the sorry tale of Blackpool this evening. Something's missing, isn't it? Bamba. Well played by Farrell, harried by Taylor. Groves couldn't win that, and Lancashire came away with it. Good play, Francis. Burnley moving forward. That's a nice cross. Oh, Groves. Brook. Sinclair. He did well, did Brook, because he waited for Bamba to come back on side. That's a good ball. Oh, he took too long. Well, the shot was on and Brook took another step and the opportunity was lost. But a corner's followed. Look again. Well, I think you have the feeling it's not going to go in.
What are chances, but
Well, that's the first one. It's the first real chance in the second half. So Burnley on the way to third consecutive victory over Blackpool. Becoming a bit of a bogey team as far as we're concerned. I'm sure they'd like to play us every week if it continues this way. And Mike Conroy will be coming on. Certainly made his mark at Turf Moor. And Graham Lancashire gets a friendly pat from Jimmy Mullen.
Mike Conroy.
Obviously a star down at Turf Moor and wants to be looked after. Oh, that's terrible defending, isn't it, Francis? Oh, shielded by Alan Wright. So into the last quarter of an hour and it's looking a bit of a hopeless cause. But here's Sinclair. Still hope. Rodwell. That should be Marriott. And indeed there was an offside flag anyway. Ayres. It's a nice ball to Ayres, but he's being forced across the other side, and here's Sinclair in space. It's a nice cross under pressure. Marriott's punch. Conroy did well. Francis in space. Davis is on the overlap if he's needed, and he is. Well, he did well. Well, the goal was beckoning. And another Burnley player has gone down. And I have to say, this is getting a little bit monotonous. I'm not suggesting that there's gamesmanship in order here, but Groves, Rodwell, Sinclair. Well, it's all nice and fancy from Trevor Sinclair, but it got him precisely 3 yards. And at this stage of the match, I think we need something better. Rodwell. Oh. Good defending though from Joe Jacob. And again. The ball is still in. Rodwell. Sinclair. Poor shot, poor cross from Sinclair, and it all peters out into nothing. Deary. Oh, that's a good ball. Francis is running into space. And it's aimed for him, but Ayres' interception. Brook. Briggs. Well, that's serving right for taking liberties. Well done, Ian Measham. That gives it a throw into ourselves. We've got to win something tonight, haven't we? Bamba. Sinclair. Once again, two of them on him, and he was driven wide. Wins the corner though, or does he? No. Still in play. Linesman has been blowing, and I'm not sure what the referee's going to do about that. Sinclair. Right. Oh, Bamba was held down this time. Mr. Nixon said, yes, I agree. And that will be a Blackpool free kick just outside the area. A lot of running off the ball, but precious little happening with it at the moment. Rodwell, Ayres and Groves, and Ayres will take a shot. Well wide. Took a deflection. Brook. He did well. Sinclair. Groves. It's fair to say Ian Gore was climbing then on Mike Conroy. Francis. A borderline decision, as they say. And Dave Bamber certainly wasn't too impressed with it. Gary Brook took it sportingly and just threw the ball back. Here's Harper. Will be a corner. Disappointing one, to say the least. Awful, isn't it? Probably the most uninspiring evening that I've had following Blackpool since I went to Turf Moor at the end of last season and saw Blackpool get beaten quite easily that night, 2-0 by Burnley. 18,500 that night, 6,000 went from Blackpool. It's a far cry from this evening. A small crowd, unimportant competition, and frankly a very poor display from Blackpool. And it has to be said, in this second half, not much better from Burnley either. Let's hope that when the two teams meet in the league later on this season, it's going to be a little bit more entertaining and hopefully a better result as far as I'm concerned. Ayres wins a corner. Right cross, Sinclair, no one there. All very scrappy. Taylor got in the way. A Brooks shot. Here's Eli. Conroy. Well, the first really nasty incident of the evening, and I think that will probably be the first booking as well. Gary Briggs. Attendance of 2,805. 400-500 of them will be going home rather happy. The rest will be thinking, what on earth has gone wrong here at Bloomfield Road? It's too early really to press a panic button, but murmurs of discontent, yes, I would suggest so. Oh, McElhargy took that well. Bamber's head on. Brook. Bamber again. Burnley defending in numbers though. Sinclair. Rodwell. Well, the build-up has been good, but the finish has been poor. Sinclair again. Showed too much of the ball to Jacob. And really didn't give enough of it to Groves. Brook again. Here comes Deary, that's a good run. Laid it out nicely. Harper inside his man. And Taylor's clearance. Davis. And that's offside. Well, Mike Conroy. Dave Bamber's desperate to get the ball going again. Right. Ayres. Oh! Well, quick reactions from Bamber, but if it's not meant to go in, it's not meant to go in. It's a lost cause now.
What?
Lost cause now, isn't it? Right. Rodwell. Sinclair. Oh, it took too long with the cross. That extra touch really is letting them down. A wild tackle by Taylor. Referee says play on. And there's Eli. Ball given away almost immediately though. Right. Ayres. Well played. Well, he's prepared to run at his man. Brought down though. I think Andy Farrell was the offender and there will be a booking. I suppose I could say a professional foul. I think it's probably a little bit harsh. In fact, it's John Deary who will be going into the book, and I would suggest that's a very harsh booking indeed. no intent really. And referee Nixon keeping to the letter of the law, which I don't know about you, but I can't say I agree with it. Sinclair. Gore's header. And that's probably the final throw of the dice. Brook seems to be held. Referee and linesman both said no. Bearing in mind the booking of just a few moments ago, I find that rather strange to say the least. And this time, referee Nixon gives the free kick to Burnley.
Shake it at him.
It's probably worth a crack at goal. Not far over. Harper. Jacob. Taylor. Ultra to run on to, but Myritt will get there first. Eli. Davis. So, Blackpool 1, Burnley 3. Blackpool's current problems continue, but for Burnley it's all looking good.
Bathroom and Plumbing Centre, London Street, Fleetwood. Casey & Sons, the builders, specialised in all types of roof repairs, roof stripping, re-slating, plastering, brick pointing, and all types of rainwater systems. They are members of the Master Federation of Builders, and the telephone number and address is on page 22 of today's match programme. The beautiful bathrooms at unbeatable prices at Fleetwood Bathroom and Plumbing Centre, an extensive selection of beautiful bathrooms to suit all tastes on display